Hello, my lovelies. Elsie here to do your sneak peek for the week. How are you? How you been? I hope you're well. Thanks so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. Look, I'm here to do a sneak peek for the week. This energy is for this week, for the next 7 days. Please remember it is a general reading and you all are not on the same timeline. Some of you this will be resonating for and some of you will not be. It is a general reading after all. So I am here with 12 decks. I am going to read for all 12 signs from Aries to Pisces. I'm going to mark everything down below in the description. So if you are scrolling this video, you should be able to find the energies that you need. But if it doesn't come up in this video, please look into the description for your timings for the energies that you're looking for. I'm just going to ask you to please stop watching tarot just for your sun sign. If that's what you're doing, you don't really know what's going on. And natal charts are free everywhere. If you are interested in a private reading, I do have a lot of space available over on Wizio. If you're interested in a private reading at this time, please look into the pinned comment where there is information about memberships as well. All right. Start with Aries. Bring us in, Aries. Let's find out what's going on for you this week, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's going on for Aries. My fire family. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's going on for Aries. Okay, they're flying out, Aries. Here we go. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is the Wandering Moon Tarot. Stars in this deck are pentacles. Moons are cups. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles. What's going on with the Queen of Pentacles, please? We've got the Three of Pentacles. I feel like this is about money building. It feels like there's something in your pentacle world here that is growing. And I want to say that maybe you think it looks small, but I want to tell you, Aries, that it's about to get bigger than you imagined. Because we're going from the Three Pentacles, the place where you found your network, you find people who are on your team, maybe it's a group of people, take it as it resonates. It feels like there are people here who are interested in maybe what you do for a living, or there's something here that people admire about you. They're looking on and they're trying to figure out if they can do what you're doing. Like it feels like you're teaching somebody something here. And I want to say that if you are at the Three of Pentacles right now, so in a group of people, that you've just met, a group of people here with this network energy. It might be you started a new job. It could be that, but it's about to get really good. We're going to the Queen of Pentacles from the Three. We've got the Eight of Swords. So I feel like you're second guessing it at this time. That's what it feels like. And we do have the Strength card. So be strong. I feel like I'm supposed to tell you that things are about to get better. Please endure. Don't stop. Keep moving. Keep going. And I feel like you're like, I've spent a lot of time in this group of people, Elsie. I don't feel like it's going anywhere. I'm not really making very many close friends or network connections, or maybe I'm at this new job and I still don't have my footing. I want to say that before long, you are going to be in this Queen of Pentacles position, the person that everyone looks to for the answer, the one that everyone looks to for stability, the one they know who is the giver, the one who's going to give of their time and their energy freely. The Strength energy is here with the Eight of Swords. So it's telling me here to tell you, Aries, just hang in there. It's about to get better. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles, please. We could be talking about a relationship. We could be talking about a brand new workplace. We could be talking about money. It feels like if you are down to, the nothings, for those of you who are really struggling financially here, this Three Pentacles, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is where you're headed, but I feel as though you just need to be patient here and don't overthink it. It's like you're supposed to dig into the inner strength in order to keep yourself moving here. Look, there is an Ace of Wands. A new path is opening that is going to give you, I'm not saying that you're going to have a big bag of money dropped on your head, Aries, but I'm just saying that I feel like the universe is going to provide a way for a door to open, right? The Ace of Wands is here. An exciting new way for you to make money. It could be a business deal. It could be somebody sees that you're quite talented or stable or doing well, and they want to get you in on whatever it is that they're doing. We have Temperance. It feels like everything is about to come together. I want to say it feels like everything's about to integrate here. Things are about to come together. The Queen of Cups here is the Queen of Moons. I feel, Aries, that there is somebody here that is about to show up on the scene. They could be somebody who's in this group of people, but the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is looking it's like there's compassion and kindness here. It feels like something's about to come together. You're about, a new door is about to open for you, and it's going to make things come together. I feel like somebody is going to be given an opportunity to grow, or an opportunity to get into a new job, a new situation, something that is really valuable, that you see as valuable. A valuable new path is about to open. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles, please, and the Queen of Cups. I feel like this person, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, maybe there's a Sagittarius involved here. Could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like somebody here is going to show you some compassion and kindness, and they're going to help you integrate things or make things come together for you. Could be a financial advisor. Absolutely, it could be. We've got the full moon. Look, I feel like this is happening like soon, because the full moon is a full moon in Taurus, and it comes up on the 15th and 16th, right? So I feel like there is something that's right around the corner, and it looks like it is this week. It's like you have a key and they have a door. Like, if that makes any sense. I'm looking at this keyhole here. It feels like you have the key to something that they need. We've got the Six of Wands. You're going to get victory around the full moon. So possibly close to the end of the week or the beginning of next week. We do have Hanged Man energy. So it is a perspective. Look, I'm going to say this, like, it is all about your perspective. If you look at something negatively, it's going to be a negative situation. If you look at something positively, it will end up being a positive situation. You are the driver of the ship. Whether you're negative or whether you're positive, you're going to get the results of whatever way you're thinking. So I feel like it's all about perspective. And I feel like around the full moon, it feels like you have a perspective of, I can do this, I can win. It feels like there's a group of people who are going to cheer you on. They're going to see your perspective, and they're going to see the value in the perspective that you have. And they're going to sort of invite you into their group, or show you the way home. Like, it feels like they're there to cheer you on. So I'm going to say, if you're in a bad way at the beginning of this week, by the end of the week, I think things are going to look very different for you. We do have the Five of Swords. Why is that? So I feel like you're worrying right now, but I feel like there's a breakthrough coming, that there is worry, that you're fighting yourself in the mind. I feel like somebody's fighting a negative mind, a negative frame of mind, that you're trying to think more positively, but it's been really hard for you, and I get it. It feels like it's been really hard for you, Aries, but I feel like something is coming here. We have the Five of Swords and the sun. Look, that sun is breaking through the stone wall. And so I feel like the Five of Swords is telling me that that you may be worrying now, feeling like there's no way it's going to work. Like, your perspective, I think, it has to change to a winning perspective. You have to know that you're going to win. Something is going to change around the full moon. You might be releasing something, or something's coming full circle, and I feel like it's around that full moon energy. Tell me what the outcome is, please, for Aries for this week. We have the Judgment card. We have the Four of Swords, and we have the Fool. Look, something big is coming. That's what it feels like. It feels like you've been working on something, or you've been enduring something that's been really tough. I feel like something is coming here. The Judgment, the Fool, and the Four of Swords tells me that healing is about to arrive. A new door is about to open, as I said. We've got the full moon and the Fool. The full moon is the closing of a cycle. The Fool is the opening of the new door. So for some of you, it's going to be this week. Some of you who are on this timeline. For others of you, it's going to be around the new moon, which is in a couple of weeks, right? We have the full moon, usually around about a couple of weeks we have a new moon. So we have the Judgment card. I feel like the universe is resurrecting something, a situation, a thought pattern, something that was within you, always has been within you, that you are about to uncover this week. That's what it feels like. What's around the corner? What comes up next? We've got the Three of Wands. We've got the Magician. Look, you've been waiting for this to happen. You've been waiting for the magic, waiting for something to work in your favor. The Seven of Wands is here to tell me that I feel like it's about time that you stood up and took charge. I feel like it's time for you to use all of the tools. I feel like it's going to be outside of your comfort zone, to be honest. The Magician is here, and I feel like the Three of Wands is telling me that what is arriving is going to be out of your comfort zone, because you've been manifesting it, but you didn't think it was going to show up, Aries. I feel like it's going to show up, and I feel like it's about to get your attention. You're about to get some stability. Whatever's going on here, whether it's a new job or money, a new group of people, somebody opening a door, a new opportunity, it feels like it's going to give you stability within your home life. The Four of Wands tells me home's going to be happier. We're going to be celebrating. renting. We're going to be getting the 4 walls. Maybe you're going to be able to have enough money to move into the place you've always wanted to move to. Renting or buying a house or whatever it is for you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. It's an aha moment. That's what it feels like. An aha moment. Something is coming together to bring you balance, Aries. That's a good way to start these reads. I like that energy. So we've got Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius. We've got some Leo energy here. We've got some Pisces, Leo, more Leo. We've got Gemini and Aries. We've got more Aries energy, Virgo and Pisces. And we've got Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Could be just about anybody you're dealing with here. All right, Taurus, here we go. Let's find out what's going on for you, my bull gang. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's coming up this week for the bull gang. Tell me about Taurus. Tell me about Taurus, please. What's coming up for Taurus? Taurus, we are starting with the 9 of Pentacles. You're starting off the week rather confident, feeling like you can face whatever the universe is throwing at you here. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, we've got the Tower. Very interesting. And we've got the Queen of Wands. So, Taurus, I feel like something is coming. It feels like with the Tower here, that something is about to show up and shake your socks off here. It's something that you're not expecting. Something's about to happen suddenly, a sudden shift of some sort. For some of you, it's going to be about a new financial opportunity. It's going to be a new financial opportunity for you to become more stable in your pentacle world, with your money, in your job. Take it as it resonates for you. We do have 9 pentacles and 1, which is 10. So for some of you, this person is coming in, feminine or masculine, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And I feel like you're not expecting them to arrive. So this could be somebody that you have an attraction to or has an attraction to you. It doesn't have to be. Could be a Scorpio. I feel like the thing is I don't feel like much can shake you right now. Like I feel, Taurus, that you're standing in your shoes, you're upright, you're really confident, things are going well, and you may not be the richest you've ever been, but I feel like you're pretty confident that things are all moving in the right direction, which I feel is giving me that energy of the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you've got, like, everything is paid for. You may not be rich, you may not have gobs of money in the bank, but I feel like you're keeping up, is what I want to say. That you're doing it by yourself, though. Nobody's helping you. Like, you're really keeping things moving. I feel like you're about to experience some sort of a quick shift or a surprise in your week here. And I think it has to do with this Queen of Wands. So understand that when the Queen of Wands shows up, it can be a person. This can be a person that's showing up. This can be an energy. It can be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Some fire energy and the ability to move forward quickly, go get what you want, go rogue. And maybe you've been doing the straight line thing for a while, and maybe you're going to go rogue and go the other way. It could be that energy. Tell me about the 9 of Pentacles, please. I feel like when this Tower shows up, though, Taurus, I don't really feel like it's I feel like it's surprising and shocking, but I don't feel like it's a shakedown. Like, I feel like it's going to shock your socks off, if this is a person possibly, but it feels like you're stable, confident. Like, it feels like when it shows up, you're like, I knew it. I knew it was going to show up. But for some of you, it could be the long-term person that you've been hoping for because of the 10 Pentacles. It also could be a member of the family. I'm just saying, this, for some of you, it could mean that you're finally getting the raise, the bonus, the promotion. It could be something that you never thought would show up, and somebody is about to show up and tell you that you're the candidate that they want. We've got the World card in the reverse. We've got the Strength card. It's more and more feeling like this is something that's being revisited here. The coins. We've got the Knight of Coins. So, you know what I feel like, Taurus? It feels like this could be anybody. This could be a person who interviewed you before. This could be a workmate. This could be somebody that you're in love with, very attracted to. I feel like whatever it is, there's unfinished business. So you went for the interview, never got the answer. You put in the bid for the house, never got the answer. You understand? Like something's unfinished. The door isn't closed. Or it could be a person. Somebody maybe from 10 years ago, it could be, that's going to shake your world, this person showing up here. Whatever it is, I feel like you've been waiting for it for a while because the Knight of Pentacles is here. We've got the Strength card, which tells me what I was saying here, that you're good, you're solid, you're strong, you're good with the inner strength. I feel like whatever shows up, it's almost like you're going to say, yeah, I knew it would. I knew it would show up eventually. The World card is in the reverse, which tells me whatever it is, you left a door open somewhere, an energetic door, and somebody's about to walk through, or something. Let's talk more about this. I feel like you've been patient and practical about the situation. I feel like it's somebody who started minding their own business, stopped looking back there and saying, where is it? When is it? Who is it? What do they look like? What do they sound like? Are they tall? Are they short? Are they a man? Are they a woman? I feel like you stopped asking all of those questions, Taurus. And it feels like now, because you mind your business, right? Because what comes before the 9 is the 8. So it feels like you've been really working on yourself. It feels like you've been minding your business, working on yourself, working on growing your intuitive energy. You now trust yourself. And so I feel like you no longer are looking around you for things to make you happy. That happiness is now growing within. And you're starting to trust yourself here. We've got the Ace of Cups. I think that you knew that in the distance, this was always going to happen. That there was a new path that was opening, that was exciting, that you were going to love. I feel like it's a pentacle-like door opening, I want to say. When I say pentacle-like, I mean the door in the 3D is opening. Something you can touch, taste, smell, something that you can hold, right? I feel like you are trusting your intuitive energy. You're trusting in your abundant energy. And I feel like that's what's making you abundant, because whatever you're thinking, that's exactly what's going on. Wherever you think about, you bring about. We do have the 8 of Wands. Look. I keep trying to sidestep it, but I can't anymore, because what it's telling me here is somebody's getting communication. I feel like things are about to speed up in terms of love for you, Taurus. That you always knew that it would. The High Priestess here tells me you're not chasing anybody. You're not running out there chasing anybody. But the High Priestess is telling me that your intuitive energy is saying something big is around the corner. That something is about to speed up here. We do have the 3 of Cups. Look, you might already have a date in the future that a friend has invited you to a dinner, or you're going to a social group, or somebody is saying, hey, we're all getting together at my place. Do you want to come over? I feel like you already know about this invitation. For some of you, it could happen impromptu, but I feel like for most of you, it feels to me like you already know that this invitation is on the table. You've already been asked. So it feels like things are about to speed up in terms of love for some of you. I feel like you've been minding your own business. We got 4, 3, and 1 is 4 cups here. You've been minding your business, and I feel like you've been stable in your energy, but the 4 of Cups I feel has become a boring place for you, so it's time for some action, for things to speed up here. This person could be a player in the game of some of you. What's the outcome, please, for Taurus? Whatever it is, it's showing up, and it's going to shock you, my friend. We've got the 3 of Swords. We've got the King of Cups and the Moon energy. Look, that tells me that for some of you, this is somebody who I feel that you've had a disagreement with. Now, the first thing I think of when I see the King of Cups is the father. This is the finger waver to me. This is the person who is the tough love kind of person. So this could be someone who is in your family, a grandfather, an older brother, maybe a mother or a father. Take it as it resonates. It feels like there's been a fallout with this person, or this person has disappointed you in the past. It could be that somebody here has disappointed you with their feelings, not showing you their feelings on the surface, if this is a romantic thing and not a mother-father thing. The Moon energy is telling me that you feel it. Again, the High Priestess is here. You're trusting your intuition. It feels like that it's showing up, and you don't know when it's showing up, but you feel that something is around the corner, Taurus. Tell me what's coming up next for Taurus, please. We've got the 6 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and yep, it's somebody new. For some of you, it's somebody new. For some of you, it's a person that you already know. Take it as it resonates. I'm reading for a whole big shebang of you, right? It's never going to be just one thing. In a general reading, I'm never going to narrow it down to one person. It's always going to be them or you, and you've got to take it as it resonates. Use your intuition. You should be coming to a tarot reading with your own discernment to know if I'm speaking about you or not. So we do have the 10 of Cups. Tells me that there's some big happiness, really happy reciprocal energy is coming in with the Page of Cups. Good news is about to arrive. You know it because you feel it. Bottom of the deck, it might cause you to make some sort of a decision, an impromptu decision, or perhaps one that you've been preparing to make, because with the intuition involved here, you might already know what's about to arrive. So we've got a lot of water. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, more Pisces. We do have Leo energy, more Pisces and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, we've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and we've got some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Ooh, 2 for 2. Kind of exciting week coming up, y'all. I'm just saying. All right. I'm interested already to find out what the week ahead's going to look like. After the full moon, that'll be cool. Let's find out what's going on. Because look, we're already in the retrograde shadow, right? Mercury retrograde is already, we're in the shadow phase. And that's coming up pretty soon, within about the next week and a half or so. All right, tell me about Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Gemini, if you're interested in a private read, please look below this video. There's a pinned comment if you're interested. It's more reasonable than you might think to get a private read. Tell me about Gemini. Gemini, we have the Lovers. Why is that? Tell me why we're starting with Gemini. I think you're about to see eye to eye with someone here. Tell me about the Lovers. Got the Page of Swords in the reverse. We've got the 2 of Pentacles. And we have the 2 of Swords. Gemini, I feel that there's somebody here that you have had really hard communication with in the past. I feel like there's been challenges with communication. We could be talking about a child, that this person was too young, maybe too immature. I feel like this person is somebody who maybe you didn't trust, who doesn't give a lot of clarity. I feel like you're about to see eye to eye with that person. I feel like the 2 of Pentacles, that things are about to become stable, that it feels like there's been a period of time here where we've not been talking. We had a really hard fallout. That's what it feels like, because somebody here was acting immaturely, was not being very honest, and was not giving me any clarity on anything. And I feel like they left you sort of juggling it all. I want to say that this is somebody here that you're going to be seeing eye to eye with. It could be romantic or platonic. Take it as it resonates. It could be a child of yours for some of you. For others of you, we could be talking about something romantic. The Lovers has shown up, but the Lovers is a choice. I feel like you're choosing to see eye to eye with somebody that you did not see eye to eye with previously, but it's going to make you, I feel like with the 2 of Swords, it's like you didn't really want to see the situation, but look, the full moon is involved here, right? We've had that coming up on Saturday. I feel like something is coming to an end. You're releasing something. It may be this block that you had. Maybe you're going to unblock somebody online, but maybe you're going to start speaking with somebody that you haven't been speaking to for a while. Tell me about the Lovers, please. And it's going to be your choice. Look, I'm not saying that you have to. I'm saying that you're always going to have a choice, and the choice is with the Lovers. You can do it or you don't. It's totally up to you. We do have the Magician. Somebody is really determined to communicate with you here. Got the Fool. A new door is opening. Oh, I just heard Michael Bublé. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. So it feels like something brand new is coming in just in time. Something is about to figure itself out, and I don't think you have to do anything. I feel like something is about to come together and balance itself. That there is some sort of healing here that's going to happen, but only if you're brave enough to open the door to the new chapter. Not all of you will. Not all of you are ready. And you shouldn't expect to be ready. You shouldn't be giving your power over to a tarot reader just because I say that you're supposed to open a door. Someone is very determined to open a door with you. You don't have to do it. If this is not for you, it's okay that it's not for you. I'm not telling you should. I'm telling you, for those of you who this resonates with, that there is this new door opening here. And it feels like somebody is very determined to speak with you, communicate, to see eye to eye with you, to repair something that possibly was broken. Maybe it's two people who are very different from each other. We've got fire and water here. Two people are very different from each other. It feels like somebody is very kind and compassionate, maybe soft and sweet, and the other person is full of fire. It's like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it now, and I'm going to take a risk. And it feels like two people are very different. It feels like an integration. That is coming together, and we're about to see eye to eye on something that we haven't seen eye to eye on before. We've got the Four of Cups because we've been quiet with each other. It feels like somebody rejected the other one and blocked them mentally. Like, I'm not thinking about you anymore. I don't want to see the situation. With the full moon here, I'm just going to release you and let it go. Or some of you could feel rejected by this person. We've got the Queen of Wands. And we've got the Two of Wands. So right now, I feel like somebody is preparing. The one that's in fire, I feel, is preparing, because I said water and fire here, that somebody here is preparing to take a risk, to move forward. They're preparing to communicate with you, I feel. This person feels rejected by you. So I don't know if you've rejected their advances, or if this is maybe a member of the family. It could be that. Maybe you just don't want to talk to them anymore. Could be platonic or romantic. Keep that in mind for yourself as you're using your discernment here. We do have the Ace of Cups. For some of you, this is a love connection. This is somebody that I feel there's been hardship and regret about, sadness possibly. And I feel like somebody here is about to take a risk and preparing to reach out to you because they want to go on another path. They no longer want to wait. Somebody here is realizing time is precious, and I'm just going to finally try and reach out to Gemini one more time. Or Gemini, you could be the one that's thinking all this. Somebody's about to take a risk, though. Somebody who's not scared of taking risks. Tell me, it could be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy for sure. Tell me what the outcome is here for Gemini. We do have the Knight of Cups, we have the King of Wands, and we have the Six of Pentacles. Very interesting. So if this is a romantic situation for somebody here, I feel like somebody is about to arrive who's going to pursue. Somebody who just doesn't give up until they get what they want. I feel like what they want is reciprocal energy from you. They're interested and determined in opening the door to something that is far more balanced. They don't like being on the outside looking in. They have a lot of regret about the way things ended, and it feels like somebody is about to prepare to come forward to take a new path. We've got two. We've got lots of twos. Decisions. It's time to make decisions about what we're going to do next in the 3D. But first we have to remove the block so somebody else can take the path that they want to take. I do feel like whether this is romantic or platonic, that this is somebody who I feel is grown up. We've got a Page and then we have a King. So I feel like it feels like that somebody has grown up here, that they're no longer in this energy of, having challenges with communication. There's somebody now who's grown up and knows a few things. If this is romantic, I feel we are talking about a soulmate connection, because we do have the Lovers in the center, and then we have the King and the Queen of Fire. I do realize that you're an air sign, but there could be just passion involved, a lot of energy, charisma, a lot of that type of energy, very attracted to each other, or you each could have fire placements. Tell me what's around the corner, please, for Gemini. We've got the King of Cups, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Wands. So it does feel like it's this week for some of you. For those of you who are on this timeline, it does feel like it is this week for you. We do have the Nine of Pentacles. It feels like somebody's pretty confident that they're coming in, and it feels like it's somebody who previously did not show their feelings, is about ready to pursue. And there we go, the Sun. Somebody's had a realization or a breakthrough. It's time to do it. Somebody's feeling like they can't lose. It almost feels like a little bit of ego. It feels like somebody is very desirable or is desiring you. It feels like there's a lot of attraction between you, a lot of chemistry here. There's a lot of chemistry if this is not platonic and it is romantic. If it is a platonic energy, it almost feels like there is somebody here who has finally grown up and they're ready to talk. Somebody who I feel maybe previously gave you I feel like they gave you tough love. This person I feel wants to come back in and speak with you. I feel like it's taken a long time, and this person has realized that being passive with my energy isn't working. It's time to look at the fire energy. But we want to balance this thing. They seem quite determined. There has been some sort of an ending here, and this person realizes that the ending was tough, but they're coming back in, and don't be surprised if they show up not really showing you much on the surface. We've got Leo energy. Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo energy. We've got Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius. We've got Gemini and Aries. And we've got more Gemini energy. All right. Tell me about Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Cancer. Cancer, if you're interested in a private read, please know there is room. You will get your reading in less than 10 days. There's room over at Wizio. All that information and the link is in the pinned comment below. Tell me about Cancer. It's coming up in the next 7 days. Sneak peek for this week for Cancer. Cancer, this is a very fortunate time for you. I feel like you're going to have a week of a lot of things that are about to change that you're not expecting to change. It feels like there's some sort of divine energies at work here. Things are about to move forward. It feels like it's taken a long time to get here. Things have moved slow, but I feel like this is going to be a very fortunate and expansive week for you. Ooh, boy. Ooh, it's coming in like a wrecking ball is what it's doing. Yes, that energy is telling me that it's going to be a shock to the system, like a good thing. It feels like things are about to move forward here, and whatever life you've been leading, whatever thought pattern you've been on, whatever has gone on back there, even if it was yesterday or last week or a year back there, I feel like the tower is coming in to just bust all of that apart. It was all an illusion. It feels like, and when I say an illusion, I don't mean it didn't happen. I mean that you were moving in a direction that you thought you were supposed to be moving in. And I think that the tower is coming in to show you how really beautiful, fortunate, and expansive life can be. It feels like something that is happening in a very shocking sort of manner. You're not expecting it, and it is showing up in sort of a shocking kind of way. Tell me more about this. We've got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And the Six of Wands. Jeez. I'm telling you why I'm giggling. I'm laughing because the Queen of Swords is in the reverse up against the Tower. And it feels like, what the? Throw in your favorite expletive there. It feels like that. It feels like, what do you mean there's victory? It feels like the Queen of Swords energy tells me that the Tower is here to break away or break down the illusion that you were out of balance. You're actually on the right path. You're doing the right thing and going the right way. And I feel like what's going to shock you is some sort of a victory is showing up this week. Now, when I say that, it could be anything. It could be a friend shows up that you haven't seen in a while. It could be that you win $2 or $5 on a scratch ticket. It's something that is going to signify to you that the Wheel of Fortune is here. Things are about to get better because they're supposed to be. Now is the time. For some of you, I feel like you might be meeting someone, or if you've already met someone and you're in a relationship, that thing's about to get serious. I'm looking at this. So we do have, you can see that there's a wreath on his head. He's about to put a wreath on her head. Back in the day, in the times of medieval times, before they began making rings, this is how they told the rest of the town or the kingdom that this person was taken. This is my person. They would put a ring on the head with the the wreath on the head would be made by the family of the bride. And somebody might be proposing marriage. We might be just finally stepping over the finish line to something here, making you mine, and people are cheering you on. So it could be something like that, not for all of you, of course, but it feels like with the Queen of Swords here, it's the illusion was that you were out of balance, but you weren't. You were going in the right direction all along. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune here. What's happening in divine timing for Cancer? I feel excited for you, so I don't think it's anything bad, Cancer. It feels like exciting energy. We've got the Ten of Cups. Whatever it is going to make you incredibly happy. It feels like things are finally going to come into alignment for you. We've got the Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. There's a new door opening here. Excitement. An exciting new time. I think you've manifested it. I feel like you're a person who, Cancer, you may not show it on the surface, but I feel like you're super kind. You're somebody who has been helping under the surface, who gives people a kind word. Even if you can't afford to give them money, I feel like you are about to enter some sort of group of people who are about to pay that back to you. It feels like things are coming into alignment because some sort of a door is opening somewhere, and it feels like you're about to stand up and be counted. The universe sees you is what I want to say. We've got the Ace of Wands and we have the Six of Wands, and I feel like the universe sees you now. Tell me more about Cancer. The universe sees that you've been through a hard time. It's time for you to let go of that, and the Tower is here to help you with that, to get you back into alignment here. We've got the Judgment card. Just when you thought it wasn't going to get any better than this, it's like somebody had resigned themselves to the fact that I'm always going to be begging for money, I'm always going to be hustling, there's no way that it's going to get easier. It's about to get easier. We've got the Five of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Judgment card. I really feel like it's time for you to put down the wands. It's time for you to stop beating yourself up. I feel like you've been holding back from love, but I feel like you're wanting to take a second shot at love. I don't mean going around to the same person over again. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the universe is here to wake you up, to show you, to shake you into this energy of, look, it's here. You've got another shot. You can get up and try again. You can get up and try and fall in love again. You can resurrect feelings. You can resurrect the heart space. It feels like you need to put down the wands and stop fighting it. Because I feel like something is about to show up that's going to be really, really exciting for you. We've got the Justice card. Something's about to come into alignment. Again, is what I'm saying. I feel that with the Ten of Cups, that you're about to be really happy. I feel like you're about to have a change of mind. Because when the Wheel of Fortune is here, it changes everything. And I feel like what's changing is you're realizing that you've been given a second chance at something. That job that you thought you lost, the relationship that you thought was gone, or maybe you decided, way back there, I'm not even dating. I never want to get married. I don't want a relationship. It feels like you're changing your mind about that maybe you want another shot at it. And so the Justice card is here to say that this is a karmic payout for you. The karmic payout that's coming for you is love. It feels like whether it's love for yourself, an open door to love, or it's a new, easier, flowing, get into the flow kind of time for you. It feels like karma is being paid out for you here. It's like karmic balance is coming for you. You felt the Queen of Swords in the reverse. It feels like you felt way out of alignment. And I feel like Justice here to say you're getting a second chance at getting realigned. With love, possibly, with a new love, with loving the self. Take it as it resonates for you. Tell me what the outcome is. We've got the Five of Pentacles. We've got the World card. Look at that. It says it all. The door is closing to lack. You're not going to be on the outside looking in any longer. I feel like if, whether this has to do with your finances, with money, with work, if maybe you're out of work, whatever the Five of Pentacles represents for you, Cancer, it's no longer going to be that way anymore. The World card is here. It's the end of that chapter of feeling in lack. One more card. Got the Hierophant. So for some of you, it's a lesson learned. It feels like this is a lesson that you needed to learn, that you needed to go through. I'm not saying you deserved it, but we all need lessons in order to move forward. So we know what we don't want and what we do want. And I feel like now that the door is closed to the old world, and I feel like you were in this tower for years, honestly. I feel like it's something that's showing up, that's shifting you because there's a change. But I feel like back here, you'd been living in this Five of Pentacles forever until the world finally closed, until you finally came to the end of the chapter. I feel like it was all for your learning, that the Hierophant showing up here. It's all for the higher self, the learning of the higher self. I feel like it was to break your intuitive energy open. Tell me what's around the corner for Cancer. We've got the Seven of Cups. It's going to be quite confusing for a little bit. For some of you, I feel like things are about to speed up. You're about to get on some sort of a new path. And I feel like you're doing it on your own. It feels like you're at the beginning of something, or there is some sort of exciting news that is arriving. An exciting message from somebody, possibly. But I feel like you go from confusion, overwhelm, to something that is about to hit you like a ton of bricks. Like, it feels like the tower is a good energy. What is changing here is I feel like you go from a stagnant energy, feeling like you couldn't do anything, feeling like you weren't sure where to go or what to do. And it feels like you're now, finally, you realize where the path is. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. So it's now you've realized that in order to grow, you've got to nurture the self. And before you can nurture the self, you got to throw the seeds of intention. So it feels like you're ready to put the hard work in on a new path of some sort, whatever that is for you. And it's because you have taken control finally, taken control of the mind, taken control in your life, take it as it resonates for you. But it feels like somebody now is sturdy and stable and in control of their life, of whatever is about to show up. If you're the Emperor, you've realized that you are the person who is the ship's captain. No one else can point the ship where it needs to go. You're the one who's in charge here. We do have Sagittarius energy. We have Taurus, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. Got Libra energy here. We've got Judgment, which is Virgo and Pisces. We've got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. More Sagittarian energy. Some Piscean and Aries energy here. All right. Let's look at Leo. Tell me about Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Leo. Leo, if you're interested in a private read, please look below this video. There is a pinned comment that will tell you exactly where you need to go to book me. If you'd like to book me, Wizio is the only place. And readings are actually quite reasonably priced. Go on over there. All right, Leo, let's find out what's going on for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Leo. We've got the Hierophant. We've got the King of Wands. We've got the Devil. And we've got the Seven of Wands. It feels like, Leo, it feels like you're about to embark on, there's some fear here, I want to say. You're feeling fearful of standing up for something. It feels like you got your back to it, is what I want to say. There is a lesson here that is supposed to be learned by you, Leo, but I feel like at this time you have your back to the lesson. It feels like with the Devil energy, there's a fear that if I stand up for myself, that if I say something out of line or I say something that other people don't agree with, that those people are going to come for me. So it feels like somebody here is in fear of speaking up or standing up for themselves. I feel like you're going to feel motivated to do that soon, but I don't think the time is now. I don't think it's this week. I feel like there is a lesson to be learned here, though, as I'm looking at this Hierophant energy. I really feel like it's like you need to take the lead in your life again. And it feels like you've been, and I've never met a Leo who took the back seat, understand, but I feel like it's almost like you are in a position where maybe I won't say that out loud because I feel like people are going to come for me if I say it out loud. It does feel like there is some sort of a doubt or a fear that you really, that if I stand up and I say something, are people still going to want to follow me? Are people still going to see me as the leader, as the spiritual leader, as the spiritual teacher? It feels like there is some sort of a lesson that is to be learned here, that you've got to be who you've got to be. The reason that you're on the throne, Leo, is because you have so many life lessons under your belt. Look, if you're a Leo, chances are you've been forged through fire. You've had a hard time in this life. It's not been easy for you. And it feels like you've grown into this king energy. Kings are masters of their domain, right? Whether you're feminine or masculine. I feel like you are about to turn around and really stare the devil in the face, but I don't think it's right now, to be honest. We've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the World card. And we have the Hanged Man. So I feel like you're taking a moment, is what I want to say. You're taking a moment here. I feel like there is a group of people that are not the best group of people for you to hang around. Now, I feel that this is... It doesn't feel like a soulmate group. It feels like maybe a work group. It's a group of people that I feel like you're supposed to close the door on. It feels like these people, you would call them friends, but I feel like since coming to the higher self here, that you have a different perspective on things. It feels like now you're looking at this group that you're with. Maybe it's a job that you're at, the Three of Pentacles, right? Other people looking on. Maybe that's somebody watching you work. It feels like you feel out of sorts, or you feel like maybe I don't really belong here. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm hearing the song Creep, right? I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo, I don't belong here. It feels like you felt like you used to fit in with these people. I feel like these people here, you're the only one that grew. This happens in groups of people. This happens in relationships and marriages. When one person grows and the others choose not to, it creates a separation. And I feel like the separation is the World card. I feel like you're realizing that they see you as someone who's very different from them now. It's like you're on the outside looking in, or on the outside watching them, and you're realizing, I don't belong here. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Like, it feels like you used to feel like you belonged to that group of people, but you've come to this energy of the higher self. Somebody is realizing that they are quite spiritual. Somebody who is a spiritual leader and they don't really know it. It's like I feel like you're peeling away the layers of the onion here, and you're seeing what's at the center. And I feel like what's at the center is a brand new you. It feels like you've been scared or nervous or feeling in doubt of standing up in front of these people and saying, look, I feel differently about that than you. Look, it could be a difference of opinion in religion, in politics. Maybe it's a group that you thought you fit into and you don't fit into that group anymore. It feels like that. Tell me more. Queen of Cups. Got the Justice card. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Very good. Yeah, you've outgrown them. You've outgrown them, Leo. That's what it is. It feels like there is a group of people here who are, maybe they are dabbling in addictions. They are people who are codependent on each other, gossip, that sort of thing. And then when one person gossips, the other ones are like, yeah, let's gossip about that person. They're not in the room. Like, I feel like you're just not down with that anymore. I feel like you've outgrown this group. It's like you're the one who's become spiritual or religious and compassionate and kind, and you're seeing things from the other side now. And it feels like instead of gossiping about someone because their life is going wrong, or they have an addiction, or something is going wrong in their life, you now take the compassionate side of it. You're like, well, that person's grown up with a lot of trauma and they haven't figured out how to figure it out yet. Like, it feels like you've outgrown a group of people. Yeah, and it's time to carry on. It is time to find your own path. It feels like this now, where you used to be comfortable in this group of people here, Leo, you're no longer comfortable there. It feels like this is now feeling a little bit like chaos. Like, it's like making you feel like the cringe. You're feeling really cringy when you're around them. It feels like you've decided that I've outgrown this group because I've come to a place of compassion and balance, and these people are still in this devil energy where they're hating on people. Anybody who stands up and speaks something that's different than what they want, it could be a religious group, it could be a spiritual group, right? If you speak differently on whatever it is that they believe, I feel like they are like, you don't really have a place here. They treat you like you're a weirdo, like you're a creep. We've got in the outcome here, we've got the Star. We've got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you've healed the heart. You've healed the inner self here. You've healed the self. And I feel like because of that, it's time for you to go. The Queen of Wands is on their own path, independent. I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to keep moving, y'all. Thanks anyway, but I'm going to keep going. It does feel like somebody's had an awakening or has realized that, what I want is peace. I don't want to be in this devil energy with the backbiting. And if somebody speaks against what I believe in or what they believe in, then they're gonna try and lynch me here. Tell me what is coming up around the corner for Leo, please. We've got the Seven of Swords. Yeah, the Three of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to step away quietly. You're going to leave some people behind, step away quietly. I don't think you're going to go with a big kerfuffle. I think you've realized you don't fit in there anymore. It feels like it's breaking your heart, but you've got to block some of these people and get them out of your life. It feels like it's the end. 7 and 3 is 10. It feels like you've got to release this group of people who you no longer have their points of view. You no longer see things like they see things. You're on this new, solid, sturdy path, giving opportunities of compassion and love and balance to other people. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. It's because you've really done the work. You've done the work and you got your badge of honor. That's actually Chinchilla. She's in the song Little Girl Gone. She says, I did the work and I've got my badge of honor. I've changed so much since I last saw you. And so I feel like you maybe spend some time away from a group of people here and you no longer think like them, feel like them. You're on a completely different path. It's time for you to keep moving here. That's what it feels like. There you are. Strong. Yeah, you've strengthened yourself here. And I feel like what you've strengthened is your the moon energy. You're no longer scared of the dark. I feel like you are now facing things head on and you're off to find a new soul group that thinks like you. I feel like this other group of people possibly were very negative, very toxic. This group of people that you're headed to in the future here, I feel are people who are like you, compassionate, kind. They're people who are solving problems instead of finding problems or complaining about the problems. We've got Libra energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. We've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We've got Aquarius energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I like that. Good for you. You are the leader, man. Keep going. Keep going. You'll find you will call in whatever is yours, Leo. You won't be alone for long. All right. Tell me about Virgo. What's going on with Virgo, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, the next 7 days. Sneak peek for this week, Virgo. Tell me about Virgo. Virgo, if you're interested in a private read, please look below this video. There's a pinned comment that shows you how to get over to Wizio. If you're interested in booking a reading that will be out to you in less than 10 days. Tell me about Virgo. Tell me about Virgo. It's coming up this week. We have the 7 of Wands, Virgo. What's this about here? 7 of Wands. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. We've got the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Empress. You know what? It feels like someone here has decided to stand up. I've got to stand up and let people see who I am, because I feel, Virgo, you now see your own worth. And I feel like this is something that's new for you. The 9 of Pentacles tells me I'm not going to allow anybody to tell me what I should do, what I could have done. I'm just going to take the reins and do it myself. The 9 of Pentacles is about building something from the ground up all by yourself. It's about the confidence to be able to carry a business, make more money. I'm going to open another stream of income. I can do it on my own. I really don't need your help. It feels like there is a new opportunity coming. And this Princess of Pentacles is the Page. It feels like there is a brand new opportunity that is rooting itself as we speak. I feel like you have become the Empress. Whether you are the feminine or the masculine Virgo, I feel like you've become the Empress, which means that you are stable, you're grounded, you're like, it's Taurus and Libra energy. It's Venusian energy. You're very kind and loving. That you are deciding now that you are, you're going to keep things in balance. It feels like somebody here is in a very creative flow. I want to say it's because you're stepping into this Empress energy with this Nine of Pentacles, the confidence that I have worth, that the Seven of Wands looked daunting before all of this other energy showed up. But I feel like the Seven of Wands is telling me that you are now going to be seen. I feel like you're ready to stand up and be seen here as the Empress, because I feel like it's almost like it feels like, Virgo, that you felt that if other people saw that you were the Empress, that they would feel like that you were boasting or being like very into yourself, like bragging. I don't think that's what it is. I feel like you're just going to stand up, be counted, let people see that you're looking great on the outside, taking care of yourself on the inside as well. I feel like for somebody here, if you are somebody who is trying to get pregnant, I feel like there's a child here that needs to be born or wants to be born. I feel like there's somebody here who has decided to maybe embark on the baby making process, right? Whether that for you is, a process that's natural or IVF or surrogacy, but it feels like there is creation here. And I never usually feel the Empress's creation, but I am seeing the Princess of Pentacles, that is the page, and that's the child. So it does feel like somebody here it does feel to me for some of you, not all of you, that there is a child that wants to be born. Or maybe you're thinking about having kids, and you might just decide to stand up and do it on your own, like by yourself, and without a partner. I feel like somebody here is like, you know what? I am good the way I am. I'm solid. I'm grounded. My finances are good. I can do what I want. And I feel like you're in this Empress energy, and you're like, you know what? I don't need a partner. I can do it myself. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Four of Wands. Yeah, somebody here I feel is going for it on their own. It feels like somebody here has decided, you know what? I'm just going to start here. I'm going to buy the house. I'm going to get settled, get very stable here. I'm not waiting anymore. We can see that the Three of Wands are tied up, and then we have the Ace of Wands here. I feel like you're not waiting anymore. You're going. The Six of Swords is here. It's time for you to get out of this chaotic mindset and move to the calmer area. And I feel that is settling yourself in a place that is yours, that you would call home. We do have the Hanged Man energy. So I feel like it's perspective. It feels like it's perspective. It's something you've been thinking about for a long time. The Hanged Man has the figure 4 because they're trying to look at something from a different perspective and see where the stability of it is. What should I do? What's the thing that is best for me? How can I get stable? And so I feel like the Six of Swords is telling me that you're on your way, that you just needed to get out of the chaos or the chaotic mindset of it can't be mine. And so whether it is for you that you finally have realized that you are this stable Empress energy and that you've built yourself all by yourself, Virgo, or if it's time to have a child and you've decided you're going to do it solo, I feel like you're getting some sort of perspective about what's going to make you feel stable. And you're going to get up and do it by yourself. We've got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. It feels like the Empress is no longer stuck in a prison of the mind. It's time for going. It's go time, I'm going to say. It's time to get moving and step forward. I'm allowed to have my happiness, regardless of how I find my happiness. We're all allowed to find our happiness, whatever it is. Things are coming into alignment here, emotional alignment for you. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. It feels like there is, it feels like you're in a place in your life here where you have done the research. It feels like you've worked on yourself. You've done the research. It feels like with the Eight of Pentacles that maybe in the 3D world, maybe you've been going to the gym and really eating right, taking care of yourself. You've become very particular, very practical, and that you've been working really hard on the self. It feels like we've been engaging in self-mastery. What it's done is it's made you really happy, and it made you come to this place where I can do this on my own. I don't really need anybody to do it with me. I can do it on my own. I've got the Two of Cups. Two of Cups tells me that, yeah, if somebody else came along and said, hey, let's get married and have kids, you'd be all over that. But I feel like you've decided that you can do it on your own. Whether you're going to adopt or have surrogacy or do that on your own through IVF, it feels like somebody here has decided that I have enough love for two. Tell me what the outcome is here. We have the Page of Cups, we have the Star, and we have the King of Wands. There you go. It looks like you've made your mind up. It feels like this is the good news. You've made up your mind. You're at the beginning of something. I've decided that it's time to maybe have 1 or 2 children. It feels like the Star is here, and I've now finally come to a place of stability, and where stability and emotion are now together. I'm on the same page with my ability to feel it and to actually make it happen. Wish fulfillment is here, and I feel like it's time that you know that it's time for you to go get it. It feels like, well, we've got 7 wands, and we've got 7 wands here. We've got the King of Wands holding a wand, and we've got 6 wands, 3 on each side. So it feels like you are about to stand up and go do it here, whatever it is. Now, for some of you, it might just be a realization that that it's a new dawn or a new day for you. It's like, it's time that I go find other opportunities because now I can handle it. With the Empress here, the Empress is like the person who is like, let them. If they don't want to be doing it with me, let them do whatever it is that they want. I'll do it on my own. So I feel like that whatever this opportunity is, it could be an opportunity to have children because now you're financially stable and it's time for you to do that. But you've gotten out of your head over something here, and that you know that you have enough love for two. Tell me what's coming around the corner for Virgo. We've got the 6 of Wands, we've got the 8 of Wands, and we have the Page of Pentacles. Hang on. No, Knight of Pentacles, sorry. The Prince of Pentacles is the Knight. So we have the 6 of Wands, victory. Yeah, victory, 8 of Wands, things are going to start moving forward now. You've made your decision. It's time for me to do it. I've got my perspective. It's time for me, once I get my stable life going, then it's time for me to decide what I'm going to do. Whether it's a new opportunity, maybe it's a new job, maybe you're going to do something new on the side, open a business. We've got the 9 of Pentacles here, or maybe you've decided, I'm just going to have kids on my own. We do have the Magician here. Whatever it is whatever you want it to be. You're the person who is determined to get what it is that you want to get. And I feel like you will get it because you're the Magician, which means that, you know, you're the one in power. You have all of the aces in your hand. You can go any which way you want to go, right? We have the 2 of Cups. We have Pisces energy, more Pisces energy, Libra and Taurus. We have a lot of fire, so we'll call it Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We do have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got more Aquarius and more fire energy. We've got Aries and Gemini energy. All right. Libra. Tell me about Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Libra, if you're interested in a private read, you know what to do. Look below this video. There's a pinned comment that'll take you over to Wizio if you want to look over the pricing and the packages that I have there. Tell me about Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. It's coming up this week. We've got the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant starting out this week for Libra? We've got the 6 of Swords. We've got the 6 of Wands. And we've got the Fool. You know what's happening here? You're letting go of control. That's what it is. You've stopped controlling the outcome. You are now, I feel, Libra, you are now on the right path. You're doing the right thing. You're going in the right direction. But I feel like you've decided to release control and trust the process. The only thing you had to do to get onto the new path, I feel, is let go of chaotic thoughts. And so it feels like whatever was in the past that was chaotic, you've now moved away from there. It's no longer viable for you to be back there. The 6 of Wands tells me you're about to get some victory in opening some sort of a new door here. There is a new chapter that's opening for you. It feels like it was always here. I'm going to say the victory was always here for you to open this new door. I feel like it just, it's like it was all here waiting for you to reach out and grab it. It just needed for you, the universe needed for you to decide to move away from the chaotic thought pattern that you were in, or the chaotic situation, or the chaotic relationship or job or family situation. Take it as it is. But I feel like this Hierophant energy tells me that you're on the right path. You're going the right way, and you've decided to let universe steer the boat rather than you. I feel like you're no longer controlling the outcome, and you are just walking along the path that you know is the right path. It feels like you've learned a lot of stuff over a very short amount of time here. Maybe the last 6 weeks, possibly. Tell me about the Hierophant, please. You might have a Taurus placement, a Gemini placement. We've got the Lovers. We've got the Six of Cups. And we've got the Two of Swords. Yes, it feels like you're opening the door to something that I feel you had blocked the doorway of. It feels like you had blocked the doorway. We have the Six of Cups here, and the Six of Cups is nostalgia. So I feel like you were stuck in nostalgic feelings or thoughts in the past here about somebody who may be either a platonic or a romantic connection. The Lovers isn't always romantic, but it can be a choice. And it does feel like for some of you that you've decided to finally move away from the chaotic thought pattern you were in. It feels like you're now blocking this it feels like the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords. We've got 3 sixes here. It tells me that you're on a new path, that you've let go of control and you're now in the boat, and you're allowing the universe to pilot you to wherever it is that you're supposed to be going here. Because the Hierophant is definitely letting go of control. That's the one who is following, who is a leader, and other people will follow this person, but I feel like you're now following the thoughts of the higher self. Tell me more about Libra, please. Yep, the Ten of Swords. It feels like there's been a change of mind. You were stuck in this place of they betrayed me, they stuck the knife in my back. It feels like somebody has finally decided to let go of negative thought patterns, negative feelings. I'm no longer going to allow that to eat me up. There was somebody in the comments that said, I'm not going to forgive them. Well, the thing is that if you don't forgive them, you cannot be forgiven. So I feel like you've realized that the universe is in charge, and that you're allowing now the universe to lead you rather than you trying to figure out the outcome on your own. And I feel like this is the release. It feels like you've decided to release it. I'm no longer going to block people. I'm no longer going to think about those people back there and the things that they did and they said. It's my choice to move on. It always has been your choice to move on here. We do have the Four of Pentacles. We do have the Temperance card. So I feel like you go from a place of holding on to this grudge. It feels like it's somebody who was holding on to a grudge, and it feels like temperance is what sets you free. You finally realize that there can be a compromise. It's like the integration of your fire self and your water self. It's like you are now in balance. You are now tempering yourself as it pertains to this, I feel, this terrible or betrayed ending that you are now finally letting go of. We've got the Four of Cups. I feel like you're looking forward to what's next. I feel like it's what you were dealing with back there was rejection. I feel like somebody cut you or rejected you or betrayed you, and I feel like it took you a long time to get out of there. I feel like you were stuck there for a long time. 6 and 2 is 8. That's 8 swords. It was a self-imprisoned thing. Not being able to give forgiveness imprisons you in your own mind. You put yourself there. But I feel like you now have realized that I don't control the outcome. And so you've released it finally. And you are on the right path. I'm going to say, what's the outcome here, please, for Libra? We've got the 7 of Wands. We've got the Star, and we've got the 7 of Cups. Yeah, it feels like there's a realization that if I stay blocked off, if I keep people blocked off, I'm never going to be able to have my wish fulfillment. When we decide not to forgive, or we obsessively think about the person who hurt us or betrayed us, and we decide to hold a grudge, which I feel like the four of Pentacles is telling me someone's holding on to the 10 of Swords. I feel like finally when Temperance and the 4 of Cups comes, somebody rejects the idea, lets it go finally. I'm just going to let it go. So it feels like somebody here has decided with the Star that I was blocking my own blessings from coming in. It was a confusing time and I was blocking my own blessings. So I feel like somebody here is letting go of it all, and you're on the right path now. I feel like we've got the King of Wands, we've got the Page of Swords, and we've got the 10 of Wands. So you drop the burdens, which gives you a whole pile of new ideas. Now you're in a childlike curiosity again. It's like now I am learning again. Now I'm moving forward and I'm opening my mind enough that I'm learning. When you can't forgive, it's a closed mind. When you open your mind, you're back to the beginning as the student and you're learning again. And when the student is ready, the teacher appears, and the student is ready, so the teacher's right here. We've got the King of Wands and the Ten of Wands. It feels like somebody here is now going to pursue whatever makes them feel passionate about life. I'm just going to drop these burdens right here. I'm going to release it and let it go. It's time to go back to the beginning, which is a very good place to start. And we've got the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So it feels like somebody finally expressed their distaste, dislike. Ooh, look at that. King and the Queen of Swords. So it feels like somebody finally said to someone, you know, that was crap. You shouldn't have done that to me, but I'm letting you go. Now you can go do your own thing. It feels like somebody's just being honest and truthful with themselves and everyone else that was around them. Especially, I feel like there was somebody here who lied to you. I feel like you're just letting all of that go. You're dropping it to free yourself. So we do have Sagittarius energy, Aquarius. We have Gemini and Aquarius energy, Gemini and Aries energy. We have more Aquarius. We have lots of Aquarius, Gemini, and we have some Taurus energy here. Very cool energy this week for you. All right, tell me about our birthday babies. Happy birthday, Scorpio. Happy birthday if today's your birthday. If it's coming up, let me know. I'd love to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Dirkwadi. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio, if you're interested in a private read, please look below this video. You will see a link in the pinned comment. Tell me about Scorpio, please. We've got the Knight of Swords. Why is that? We've got the Queen of Pentacles. This might be the week we talk about money. How can we get stable? Maybe it's a money manager. Somebody here has got needing some clarity here. Yes, it does feel like it's probably about money management. It does feel like that. The Queen of Pentacles is the place where you want to be. It's time to talk to somebody who knows more than you, I want to say, Scorpio. And so if you are the person who has been in this Five of Pentacles, feeling a lack of foundation, feeling in lack, or maybe it's financial issues that you're having problems with. It feels like somebody here feels like they're stuck in a thought pattern, stuck in a pattern of some sort. We have fives and fives, but I want to say the good news is that when more than one five shows up for me, it means things are about to move. It means that you're about to get something that's going to happen quickly, that's going to change everything. We've got 5 and 1 is 6, and that tells me that you're about to get out of some sort of chaotic energy that you've been in with your finances. So for whatever reason, whatever the reason is for you, it feels like that you're going from a place of the 5 of Pentacles to speak to someone who might know more than you in order to find out, how do I become the Queen of Pentacles and how quickly can I get there? What's the plan? I feel like you're making a plan in order to get there. I feel like the Knight of Swords person is the one who knows more than you, who's going to be very honest and not very tactful, but they're going to be very honest with you about what you have to do in order to do that. This could be a money manager, this could be a friend, this could be a member of your family. Take it as it resonates here, but I feel like you're ready to move on from this impoverished way of thinking. Feels like communication is about to come up here. We've got 5 and 1 pentacle, which is 6. It's reciprocal energy. Tell me about the Knight of Swords, please, for Scorpio. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Look, I feel like you're in the right direction here. And I feel like what you don't want to do is you don't want to stay stuck in a place where things just are not growing. It feels like I need to be on my way. I need to make a plan and be on my way to a place that has calmer waters. It feels like you're ready to put in what sort of energy you need to put in. It feels like the Page of Pentacles being in the reverse, though, feels like you don't think it's going to work out, or you feel like this is not the right opportunity, or I'm really going to have to hunker down. I'm really going to have to give up some things. I'm going to have to give up the Starbucks during the week. I'm going to have to give up going out for dinner once a month. It feels like somebody here knows that they're going to have to make some sacrifices, but I feel like it all works out the way you want it to. I think that you're confident that if you make the sacrifices and you stop settling for living in this, hand to mouth, day to day, week to week, month to month kind of energy, if you're willing to just stay at home and beautify the home, overgive, do a lot of cooking, do a lot of, beautifying of the home, I feel like this is a plan that somebody is about to come up with here. Somebody here no longer wants to settle for the pittance that I have in the bank. It's just not growing. My savings aren't growing. It feels like somebody here is trying to structure some sort of new plan to get out of some sort of financial woes that they've been in here. We do have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. I don't think you want to do it, but I think you know that it's necessary. You're doing it to be honest with yourself. I don't think that you want to have this conversation because it is always hard. We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you're going to have to stop doing some things that you were doing in the past. So the Ten of Swords is in the reverse. I feel like it does feel like it is some sort of a money plan that you need here, but it feels like somebody here isn't quite ready to do that. I'm not quite ready to give up my weekends out. I'm not quite ready to give up traveling for a couple of years. It feels like somebody here is thinking about doing it, and they know that the person that they speak to is just going to be straight up and honest with them. But I feel like it's, of course, your choice always, but I'm going to tell you, it leads to wish fulfillment. It leads to you being happy. It leads to you, if you keep your arms open and you're open to whatever will arrive rather than trying to control the ending, I feel like you need to be open to clarity. You need to be open to someone's feedback. You need to be open to changing your mind. But I feel like it all leads here to the Nine of Cups for you. It leads to really happy wish fulfillment. Once you close this cycle of overthinking and let it go, I feel like happiness is yours. Wish fulfillment is yours. But it's going to take you having some sort of clarity that you're not really ready to look at the situation as it is right now. But look, the Wheel of Fortune is here with the Nine of Cups. It works out grand for you. I feel like some of you here are ready to make the changes this week. Some of you are like, I don't know if I can do that. I'm not really sure I can live this life for 2 years doing nothing. I'm not saying 2 years because it's an arbitrary number. It just feels like the Two Swords to me feels like I'm talking to somebody. It keeps coming up 2. There's 9 and 1 is 10. It feels like there's these 2 pentacles, and then we have these 2 swords. It feels like 2 years, 2 months, something like that. It's like you're going to have to really hunker down. There's going to have to be some major change if you want to be happy. You've got to change your mind, right? The Wheel of Fortune is here for the change, but we do have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Somebody who's putting off the ending or doesn't want the Ten of Swords to arrive because it's painful, it's hurtful. I have to admit I was wrong. I have to admit that I wasn't doing it right. I have to admit that I don't know what I'm doing. Ace of Swords is in the reverse. It feels like somebody here has to admit, I don't have all the clarity that I need. So, tell me what the outcome is here for Scorpio. Tell me about the outcome. We've got the Strength card. We've got the Nine of Wands, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles. You know what? It's going to take you out of this place where you're just working yourself to exhaustion. And I think that's what you're doing. You're just like, but if I put in more hours, if I put in more overtime, if I just work harder, I don't think that that's your solution. I feel like I feel like you thought that if you were just strong, that you could just work harder, work longer hours, work harder, just be more patient. I feel like you need a plan. And I feel like the Gemini energy, this Knight of Swords, is the one that's brave, the one who's not scared of you, probably the only one, and the one who's just going to give it to you straight. And I feel like there's not a lot of people in your life who would do that, Scorpio, because you can be a little bit intimidating. Your energy can be a little bit big and intimidating, right? I feel like somebody here is in the Nine of Wands. I feel like you're exhausted. I feel like you can barely raise your arms, and it feels like you're, this person's like, here's the one wand. I do want to go on a new path, but I feel like too exhausted to do it. I've been work, eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep for so long. Maybe I should just keep doing that. But I think it's exhausting you. I think it's time for you to put down these burdens here. Tell me what's around the corner, please, for Scorpio. Got the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, and the Four of Cups. It all works out in the end. I feel like somebody here feels like I need to reject the idea that life is going to be boring if I don't spend money going out every weekend, going to expensive restaurants. There's so many things that you can do, but you must first be happy with you. You have to be you know, the 9 and 1 is 10. You've got to be happy within the self. You've got to bring yourself into alignment. The reason that we overspend, we buy too many things, too many purses, too many Armani suits, too many cars. The reason, because we're trying to fill some sort of void. And I feel like somebody here is realizing, I can't do that anymore. It's time for me to reject the notion that just because I'm going to save money, I'm going to be bored. You don't have to be bored. There's so many things you can do without money. I do feel like somebody here is, it feels like a little bit of a worry for you, because you could be someone who's in a new relationship, and you know that sometimes certain people expect others to pay their bills and things like that. I feel like you've maybe just engaged in a new relationship, or you've been thinking about getting into a new relationship. This could be why you're deciding to get the financial thing in order. I feel like somebody's like, I just can't give myself to someone while I'm living in these impoverished ways, right? So I feel like you've been fighting yourself to make this decision, but I feel like you are going to make this decision, and it's probably this week, because the Chariot is here. Look, there's nothing bad that comes from here. Look, your money's going to end up in balance. It feels like there's this new energy that comes in, that opens the door and says, look, all you need to do is invest in the right people who can give you justice in your finances, and it's going to work out. And then you can carry on. You can carry on nurturing some sort of a relationship instead of worrying about what's going to happen. Live life instead of allowing life to live you. We've got Cancer energy, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got Gemini energy. Got a lot of pentacles here, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, more Gemini energy. We've got Leo, yep, and we've got Libra energy here as well. All right. Okay, Sagittarius, let's find out what's going on for you, my fire family. Tell me about Sag. Sag, if you're interested in getting a private read for yourself, please look at the pinned comment below this video. The link is there for Wizio. It's the only place where you can book me. Let's find out what's going on for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Sagittarius. We've got the Five of Wands. I feel like you're entering some sort of a confusing week. It feels like things are about to be confusing. It feels like there's some things on the path you're going to have to take care of. Tell me about this, Sag. Seven of Swords. Tell me more about Sag. Six of Cups. And the Seven of Wands. Sagittarius, I feel like somebody you've been at odds with is about to pop up in your life this week. It feels like there's somebody here who tried to get away with your emotions, tried to get away with not bringing their feelings to the surface. And I feel all it did for you, Sagittarius, it had you put up some walls, some barriers. I feel like you're in this energy of, I've got my boundaries up. This person's never getting back into my life. But I feel like there's a lot of nostalgia here. I feel like you don't trust them. I feel like the last conversation you had with them was probably a bit of a battle, I want to say. That we've got the Five of Wands here. It feels like this person's been holding back, but wanting to come forward to talk to you about the Six of Cups. So this is either a best friend or a member of the family or somebody that you might have romantic love for. But it feels like the Seven of Swords here is that this person tried to get away with something. And what they tried to get away with was maybe hiding people in the DMs. If it's a romantic thing, could be that. They tried to get away with holding their feelings back or not telling you how they felt, even though you could feel it. And I feel like that you've put up some boundaries, some really tough boundaries since this person, you're about to, I feel, protect yourself. Like you always feel when this person's around that you need to protect your feelings, protect your emotions. This person plays on the fact that you've had a lot of nostalgia with them. Look, we've gone through a lot of things together. Why won't you let me in? Tell me about the Five of Wands. We've got the Page of Wands. Yeah, it feels like somebody's about to communicate with you here. Somebody who I feel that there is an attraction for. I feel like this person is somebody who's very charismatic. They get a lot of attention from other people, and it bugs them that you're not giving them attention, because they quite easily get a lot of attention from whoever they want attention from. In fact, this person has people fighting over them to be in their energy. And the only thing that they can focus on is Sagittarius. Why doesn't Sagittarius want my energy? Got the Eight of Wands, that's your energy. And we have the Ten of Wands. So it really does bother them, Sag. It really bothers them that you're not giving them any of your energy, not your love energy, not your nostalgic energy. It feels like this person is about to communicate with you because they feel like the wounded warrior. They feel like that you now are standing up for yourself. That it feels like with the 5 and the 1 that is 6, it feels like this person is used to people flocking to them, fighting over them, wanting to get their attention, but you're not doing that because you know your worth. It feels like the 7 of Wands tells me that you're ready. You're ready because I feel like you know that this person is probably going to pop up or show up here, but this person's becoming heavily burdened because either you're not answering their texts or their phone calls, or you've just turned your back to them. You've put up boundaries. I feel like this person has been trying to wait you out. They've been trying to wait you out, trying to get you to. They've been ignoring you, turning their back to you, or trying to get away with not showing their feelings because they thought you were going to chase them, Sag, and you didn't. What you did is you stood up and you said, "Come at me, bro," because I've got some pretty tight boundaries here. We've got the 8 of Swords, we've got the Page of Swords, and we have the 8 of Pentacles. This person is going to say whatever they need to say in order to get you to comply. They're going to use every trick in the book, Sag. This person has been looking over many details. It's like I'm just going to give you a scenario. It's like they texted you once and said, "Let's go out for coffee." And you're like, "You know what? I'm kind of busy this week. I'll get back to you next week." And you never did. And this person is someone that you usually jumped at and said, "Oh, this person wants my energy. I better go and find a way to get into their energy." And I feel like when this person now communicates with you, you're like, "No, I've actually got other things to do this week. I'd rather be doing something different." And I don't think you're saying that to them, but I feel like the 8 of Pentacles is telling me that you've been working on yourself so hard that maybe you're working on a project, maybe you are building a business, maybe you are putting effort and energy into learning something new. Maybe you're in an online course, maybe you've gone back to school. It feels like here that this person is in the 8 of Swords. The person who I feel is wanting to come back into your life is in the 8 of Swords. They're like, all of these tricks used to work on Sag. Why are these tricks not working on Sag now? And I really feel like it's because you're behind these boundaries here. You've got the boundaries up and you're like, "I'm keeping promises to me. I'm not going to allow anybody to pull me off the path," including, it could be a Leo, possibly. It could be a Leo, an Aries, or another Sagittarius. Somebody here who, whenever they come into your life, pulls you right off your path. This person is like, "I don't understand. Why aren't all of my tactics working on Sagittarius?" There it is, because you've invested in yourself. You've invested in self-mastery, in mastering something, going back to school. You're busy in your pentacle world investing in you. You're confident, you're building something, you're building it alone. And this person is like, "I don't understand why Sag is not paying any attention to me anymore." But I feel like this person is somebody who either hesitated on you or they tried to get away with not showing their feelings, something like that, and you're not about it. Nope. Tell me what the outcome is for Sag. Got the 10 of Cups. We've got the Ace of Wands. And we've got the 10 of Pentacles. So what you're looking at, I feel like this person was a short-term thing. That's what it feels like. This person might have been a situationship you had in the past. It might be somebody who just completely was in fire. It feels like they would pelt you with communication, and it feels like this Eight of Wands and the Page of Wands feels like a love bomb to me. They might have been a love bomber, and I think that you fell for it in the past. I don't think you're falling for it anymore. What this tells me here is I need passion, yes, but I also want stability. I want a family. I want a long-term relationship. I want things in alignment. I want to be happy. So this person no longer fits the bill because they were trying to get away with giving you the absolute minimum, Sag. Tell me what is around the corner for Sag, please. Got the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, and the Moon. This person is coming in pretty aggressive. I feel like they want the victory, and you're like, no, I don't think so. I don't think you're telling them no. I don't think you're telling them yes. I think you're leaving them in the Moon energy. Let them think about it for a while. I feel like things are not as they seem, and you know it because you can feel it, because you're the psychic one, right? You know it because you can feel it. We have the Knight of Swords here. I feel like this person's going to be coming in pretty aggressive out of nowhere. Feels like this, as I'm looking at this Knight of Swords coming out of the Moon energy, out of nowhere, this person's going to be coming in hot and heavy, saying all the things that you wanted them to say. They might even offer you a commitment that they probably will not end up keeping, because I feel like this person is either quite immature or maybe they are quite a bit younger than you. Feels like this person is not, it's like they're going to say whatever they can say to get the victory. And I feel like you know their tricks already. Yep, Four of Pentacles. You're not getting in. There we go. Not giving you anything. Nope, nothing at all. Miserly. No energy, no money, no time, no nothing. I think you're sort of done with somebody here. It's because you've done your healing. Somebody hurt you, and you decided, instead of hurting them back, you decided to get some clarity on it with the Ace of Swords, and now you're in the Four of Swords. Stability of the mind. Good for you. We've got Pisces and Cancer. We've got Gemini. We've got Aquarius energy. We've got lots of fire here. So Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. Got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Piscean energy, Aquarius energy. The Aquarius energy tells me you're going to be real freaking honest with somebody. Yes, you are. All right, Capricorn. Tell me about Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Capricorn, please. Capricorn, if you're interested in a private read, please look below this video in the pinned comment. You'll find the link that you need that'll take you over to Wizio to look at the pricing. If you're interested, I'd love to read for you. All right. Tell me about Capricorn. What's coming up this week? Sneak peek for this week, Capricorn. We've got the Magician energy. Tell me why the Magician energy is here. Eight of Cups. Seven of Swords. And the Five of Cups. You're taking control is what you're doing here, Capricorn. I kind of love it. You're taking control, and you've decided that you're just going to disconnect and walk away from anything that has not been working for you. It's time to deal with some people in a way that, your cutoff game is good. Your cutoff game is good, Capricorn. It feels like the Eight of Cups here. I feel like you're walking away. I'm no longer doing this anymore. I'm not going to settle. I'm disconnecting emotionally because you're a liar. You're lying to me. Capricorn, I feel like you know that there's somebody here that is lying to you. And I feel like you see through all of it because you're the magician. You see through all of it. It feels like you are very skilled at looking through people or getting their energy. You might be someone who is in some sort of psychic energy. You might have Gemini or Aries as a placement. But either way, I feel like you are the person who is decided, I've got to pull out the big guns now, because there is somebody here who I feel has been trying to get away with something with you. They've been keeping things under the surface or not being completely honest with you. Now, I think this is someone that you have love for. I feel like you love this person. They could be a family member. They could be somebody who is a best friend. But I feel like you have regrets that this is the way it's ending up, that the Seven of Swords is here, and you have no other recourse except to pull out all of your magic. Tell me about the Magician, please. We've got the Hanged Man. We've got the Nine of Wands. And we've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you're pulling away your energy. You're pulling away your energy here, I feel, Capricorn, because it's necessary. It feels like the Hanged Man energy is like all I've been doing is sacrificing myself for this person who's been lying to me. And the Hanged Man energy is that you've finally got that perspective. I can no longer sacrifice myself and stay behind this fear wall, stay in this exhaustive sort of energy of people hurting me over and over and over again. The Queen of Cups in the reverse is I'm pulling back my compassion. I'm pulling back my love. I'm listening to my intuitive energy, but I'm pulling it all back because I can become depleted if I continue on with these shenanigans. I feel like we're talking about either someone you grew up with who's a friend, maybe a member of the family, but this person has gone into the moon energy alone and you can't find them. It's like you're feeling around in the dark. They've gone dark and you can't find them in the dark. And it's sad. I feel like it is. All you really want is to make things right. You want to restore things. You wish that things could go back to the way they were. But I feel like there's a lot of water under the bridge here. It feels like you're really deep in your emotions about this too. This is somebody who really is close to your heart. Whether it's platonic or romantic. Could be a family member, a friend, or someone that you have dated before. Got the Ace of Wands, the Page of Cups. I think the situation here, Capricorn, has made you realize how strong you really are. That it's time for you to pull away from this person and be independent. Have some fun on your own. Do some things that you want to do, that you've always wanted to do, some brand new things. I feel like some really good news is about to show up because I feel like you've decided that you're no longer dealing with this person's shenanigans. You've disconnected emotionally here, here, and here. And it feels like with the Ace of Wands, it's like, I need to leave this all behind and go out there and do things that really make me feel excited and creative. And I need to get on a new path and go on this new path here. I feel like the good news is that if you make this decision to do it, the two wands that are here, I feel like it works out for you. The Page of Cups tells me that you're ready to explore. You're open to new things. You're at the beginning of your intuition. You're open to new things. I like when little pig flies here. And it's like you are going to be, you're setting out on a path where you're not scared to do new things, but you need to do them. You can no longer sit here and wait for somebody who is continually taking you round and round and round this energy here of coming back into your life and then you've got to leave and then coming and reconnecting and then disconnecting. I don't think you want to do that anymore. It makes you feel sad to have to pull away, but I feel like in order for you not to get pulled into the abyss, you need to walk away here. We do have the Ten of Cups. This could be a member of your family. Could be someone who feels like family or someone that you had a family with. Could be an ex. Take it as it resonates for you, or someone who is about to be an ex. Tell me about the outcome, please, for Capricorn. We've got the Page of Wands. There you go. Six of Cups, and the moon comes back out again. So it does feel like you've decided that you need to get on a new path. It does feel like there is some new soulmates that are going to be showing up. It feels like you don't know what's coming up on the path, but you're ready for whatever excitement is going to bring here. I think that you were sitting around waiting with the three wands here, but I feel like you're not waiting any longer. I feel like you're ready to take a leap into some sort of new group of people, new soulmate connection, new best friend, new lover. Maybe you've decided that you're going to put yourself back in the dating pool, but the moon energy is like, I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. I got to leave the past behind and carry forward. What's coming up around the corner for Capricorn? Got the Eight of Pentacles, the Tower is here, and the Two of Pentacles. So it's a realization. Look, I'm the one that worked on myself. I did the work and I've got my badge of honor. I've changed so much since I last saw you. That's Chinchilla, little girl gone. And I feel like this is what happened. Whether this is a friendship or a member of the family or somebody that you dated before, somebody that you dated in a serious capacity, maybe had a commitment with, I feel like you grew and they didn't. And I feel like this realization that you're coming upon this week that's the reason why things broke up. Because you did the work and you've got the badge of honor. Honey, I've learned so much since I last saw you. I feel like this is, the Two of Pentacles tells me that it's been, a juggling act. I feel like you're juggling a lot of things. The realization comes that, the Ten of Pentacles is here. I can have it all on my own. I can be happy. I don't need anyone else to be coming in and out of my life and lying to me. I don't need that. It's a realization that the reason that this thing broke up, friendship or otherwise, is because they decided not to grow and you decided to grow. You have the Queen of Swords. You're just going to be really frickin' honest with them. Queen of Swords is somebody who is just going to be honest. I'm not putting my feelings into this anymore. Eight of Cups and the Queen of Swords, right? I'm walking away from you manipulating my feelings. Feels like no more manipulation. You're now in the Queen of Swords energy, where you've decided I'm just going to tell you as it is. I'm just going to be honest and truthful with you. It feels like it's going to give you balance to do that. You're going to stop juggling this person. It's like they show up and they're like, okay, I'm here. Drop what you're doing. I'm here. And I feel like you're not about it anymore. You're just going to be honest with them and saying, look, I'm not juggling you with my life anymore. I've got stability in my life now. My money is good. I'm doing well. And I don't need these shenanigans going on in my life. I feel like you're making some sort of preparations or decision here. I feel like you're giving this person tough love is what you're doing. You're giving them tough love. You might be, you could be the same age as them, but I feel like you're matured more than they have. We've got Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. We've got Pisces, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, and Scorpio. Got some Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We've got Cancer and Pisces again. And we've got Aries and Gemini energy. Excuse me. All right, Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aquarius, this week, sneak peek for this week. Aquarius, if you're interested in a private read, please look at the pinned comment below this video. You'll see a link to Wizio. It's the only place where you can book me. And you will have your reading in less than 10 days. Tell me about Aquarius, please. Tell me about Aquarius. We have the Justice card. Look, something's about to be made right here. There's about to be some karmic balance here. Things are about to come into balance here. Got the Hanged Man energy, Piscean energy, Aquarius, the Page of Swords. And the Temperance card. Look, if there's somebody here who's waiting on some sort of a legal decision to come down, I feel like you will be hearing about it this week if you're on this cycle. The Page of Swords tells me that you're about to learn something. Communication is showing up, and I feel like it could be of a legal nature because justice is here. It feels like karma is about to balance itself, and I feel like it's after a period of stall or waiting or holding back or not doing anything. It's like they were deliberating with the Page of Swords and the Hanged Man the Hanged Man is here. It feels like this is a deliberation. Like we have to really look at it, look at all the details. We have to really go over all the notes. And Aquarius isn't okay just to know that the boat floats. They want to know, how much water is under the boat, what's in the engine room, what does it run on. Like we need to go over all the details with a fine-tooth comb and learn about the situation. I feel like it works out in your favor because Temperance is here. It does feel like everything is about to come together for you in a situation that you thought you would never get justice. I feel like you're about to get justice in some type of situation here. Tell me about justice, please. Tell me about justice. We've got the Four of Swords. We've got the High Priestess, and we have the Star. I feel like you knew that eventually this was going to come to a place of wish fulfillment, but I feel like it took a long time. It does feel like it took a long time because there was fighting, right? We have 4 and 1 is 5, the Page of Swords. It feels like there was arguments or fighting or people didn't agree on something, fundamental differences. It feels like it was hung up in the courts for a while, if it is anything legal. For others of you, it feels like you've come to a place in your life where you're just wanting peace. You're wanting peace. It feels like whatever has hurt you has hurt you. And I feel like the wish fulfillment that's coming for you is everything is about to come to fruition in the way that you hope that it would. I feel like you're feeling hopeful, confident, like the High Priestess is confident in their intuitive ability. They can see things, they can feel things, they get downloads, but also remain silent about the situation. I feel like you didn't engage in the arguments and fighting about this if it's a legal situation. But the Libra energy itself tells me that you're about to get some sort of a karmic payout, or something is about to come together. The Temperance card is telling me something's about to be integrated, or something is coming. You know, these two cards here are telling me that something is about to be leveled or balanced, or something that is happy, that is healing. Like it feels like with the Star and the Temperance card that it is a good thing, whatever it is. Something you've been hopeful about, and your wish fulfillment on this is about to show up here. We do have the Eight of Wands. You might get some communication, or things might be speeding up in terms of this. It feels like it was stalled for a while. Yeah, the Chariot is in the reverse and the Hanged Man is here. It feels like everything came to a stop. Like it could be maybe 8 weeks you haven't heard a word. It feels like it's been stalled for a while. We haven't been moving anywhere. It feels like, you know what, if it's taking them this long, I don't think that they're going to decide in my favor. We do have the Ten of Cups. For some of you, it could be that you're waiting on someone to answer back because you've decided to divulge your feelings to somebody. The Ten of Cups tells me, the Chariot, it's like we had a conversation, it didn't go anywhere. I still have these big feelings, but I feel like you're going to hear back from that. And I feel like this person is going to tell you, I have hope as well. I feel the same way. I feel you like you feel me. It feels like things are going to, that somebody's been watching you possibly while they've been deliberating or trying to get a different perspective on things. If this is a love reading for you, it feels like things are about to come into balance and you didn't think that they would. If this is a legal thing for you still, I feel like you might get your answer in probably the next 8 weeks, but you might hear something about it this week that you are going to get the payout, but the actual payout doesn't come until the next 8 weeks. Whatever it is, whatever the payout is, it doesn't have to be money, but it could be just that somebody's decided something in your favor. And the Ten of Cups tells me that you're going to be very happy after everything has been stalled or stopped for probably the last 8 weeks or so. We do have the Tower. It comes in like shockingly, like you never expected that this was going to work out the way that it did. You thought for sure you had hope and you had a feeling that it would, but I feel like what you did is you continued in your meditation, your prayer. I feel like you just stayed on your path, and you know that things figure themselves out, right? You don't have to control the ending. You just left it up to the universe and said, do what you're going to do. And I feel like the universe answers back the Tower, a shocking revelation that makes you very, very happy, whether this is a person, a place, a thing, or something legal. Tell me what the outcome is, please. We have the Hierophant, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Swords. So I feel like whatever is hidden will be brought to light. It feels like the truth will be told. The Hierophant will do that, right? The Hierophant is the one who is the higher self, knows the higher self, the person who is always going to be truthful and do the right thing and be honest. And I think that whatever has been hidden is about to come to light. The Four of Pentacles tells me that somebody wasn't sharing something with you. Seven of Swords is like it was hiding in the deep, dark dungeons here. Somebody was trying to get away with something, and they're not getting away with something because justice always wins. Tell me what is coming around the corner for Aquarius, please. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So for those of you who this is a love reading, I do feel like somebody is about to reveal their feelings. The Tower is showing up with the Ten of Cups. It's something is about to be revealed that you thought would never be revealed. And it feels like with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, it could be love. It could be two people in the family coming back together. It could be somebody who's decided, you know what, we need to get things worked out before the holiday season shows up. I don't want to have any angst over the holidays. It could be a family thing. It feels like for some of you, it could also be money that's being paid out for some sort of legal thing, a lot of money if you've been waiting on it. The Seven of Pentacles is, been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I think that what shows up is the Ten of Pentacles. One more. We've got the Page of Pentacles, and it sends you on your way. Somebody's making a decision in your favor. It feels like you're going to get a second chance to do something here, to make things right, to end things, to It feels like that you are very determined to end some sort of cycle or release something that no longer serves you here. And the Judgment card tells me that this is the final decision. And that decision is going to change your life. I feel like you're going on some sort of a new path when this answer shows up, whether it's love for you or it is something that is legal. I feel like it's going to change everything, and you're going to be going on a new path soon here, planting a new pentacle. We have Scorpio, Pisces energy. We have Cancer. We have Sagittarius. We have Aquarius, more Pisces energy. Taurus, Pisces, Libra. Judgment is Virgo and Pisces energy. All right, Pisces. Speaking of all that Pisces energy, let's find out what's going on for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Pisces, I do have room open at Wizio, so if you're interested in a private read, you know what to do. Look at the comment pinned below this video. And that link will take you over to Wizio, so you can look at the pricing. Tell me about Pisces. What's happening this week? Sneak peek for this week. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Pisces. Ten of Cups. This is a good week. Why is that? Something is coming into alignment here this week. Page of Wands. The Fool. And the Two of Cups. Look. Pisces. Look, if you've been watching the platform, you know, I know that you know what you're seeing here, right? This has been in the ethers for Pisces this week, and that is something is about to show up for you that you've been waiting for, and it is ultimately going to make you happy. It feels for you, the Fool tells me that there is a new door that's opening, and don't forget that we do have the full moon that's coming up on the weekend. So a door is closing, and when something ends, something must begin, right? The Fool is the beginning. So it feels like what's showing up here is the Two of Cups. The Page of Wands is here. So for some of you, you might be getting communication. For others of you, you're taking a risk and going somewhere, maybe going out with friends, going to have some fun. Maybe there's someone who's going to be fun and flirty with you. It feels like this person, there could be an age difference. You could be older or younger. Take it as it resonates. The Page of Wands is here. The Two of Cups is here. For others of you, it feels like you have a child coming home. It feels like the Two of Cups here tells me that this Page of Wands tells me it could be a child. It's a new dawn, a new day. This person is coming forward, coming home to the family. So if you're a person who's waiting on a child, who's been learning something abroad, or has been living across the world, or maybe you've just had a falling out with them and you aren't talking, I feel like there is a door that's being opened here to love. Somebody has decided that I need to give you my cup. I need to begin something new with you. You can see that somebody is reaching out for the other cup while they're offering their own. And so I feel like there is somebody who's been thinking about coming forward, somebody who wants to stabilize a situation that has been very emotional. And so this could be a child coming home as well. So tell me about the Ten of Cups, please. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. We've got the Devil, we've got the Sun, we've got the Ace of Cups. For those of you who are looking at this as a romantic reading, I do feel that you are going to meet someone new. It looks like you're about to meet someone new. A new door is opening, and I feel like it's going to be someone who is going to flirt with you, or you're going to flirt with someone. And I don't think that you go out with the intention of flirting with someone or meeting someone to flirt with. I don't think that that's it. I feel like it happens quite organically. I feel like with the Sun being here, that there is some sort of a breakthrough. You can see everything for what it is. It feels like there is some sort of successful breakthrough that's showing up here that's putting you on a new path of love. The Ace of Cups is here with the Two of Cups and the Fool. There's really not any other way I can read about it. I feel like if this is a child that's coming home, I feel like there may have been some angst. It feels like with the Devil present with the Sun, it feels like somebody has realized all of their toxic ways. Somebody is realizing that where the love is at home, and I need to get back home to speak to somebody there. It feels like somebody's had a breakthrough, a realization that maybe the Devil energy is fear that they wouldn't be accepted, or that you wouldn't accept them, or that that they felt that they weren't accepted. Somebody's realizing where the love is. We've got 8 of Cups, we've got 9 of Wands, we've got Knight of Wands here. So somebody here wants to come forward to drop their burdens. It feels like somebody here has decided that we can't leave things the way they are. We can't leave things like this. Being emotionally detached from you is not what I want. I'm talking about a child coming home. I don't want to be detached from you anymore. It feels like somebody here who I feel was quite obstinate. They didn't really want to be the first one to reach out. I feel like this person is feeling very heavily burdened and wants to drop those burdens. And that's why we have the 9 and the Knight of Wands here. It's like 10 wands. Can now drop these burdens. I no longer want to be the wounded warrior. I no longer want to be emotionally disconnected from you. It feels like, I feel like if you're looking at this as sort of a romantic thing, I feel like this is showing up for you. This new love is showing up for you because you did decide to detach from the idea of I'm ever going to be in a relationship, a long-term relationship. Somebody here just decided, I don't really care. I don't care anymore. Like, I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go and do my own thing. And I'm going to climb all those mountains in the background. I'm going to feel my feelings, climb all the mountains. I'm going to go do things on my own. And if it shows up, it shows up. I feel like somebody's finally here dropped the burdens of waiting for somebody to show up. It feels like it was supposed to be that way. It feels like you were supposed to find your happiness before a relationship found you. And so I feel if this is you, this is why this is all showing up, why this new door is opening here. One more card. We have the Star. So there's hope. There's hope here. Feels like somebody is about to gain some balance and something is about to be healed. I feel like somebody is opening up. If this is the romantic story for you, I feel like somebody's ready to open up and dip their toe in the pool, in the dating pool, or I'm ready to maybe feel some of my emotions. I'm not just going to stay. I need the balance now. I'm not just going to stay on the earth. I'm not just going to stay in the water. I need balance between my feelings and my stability. And I feel like somebody here is ready for that. I now have balance between my stability and my emotions, and somebody is hopeful that they will meet someone. I feel like somebody has decided to just detach from the feeling of maybe I just, this is something that you were very obsessively attached to, thinking about over and over and over again. And I feel like somebody finally detached, and when you detach, that's when it shows up. I'm just saying, that's the way it goes. If it is somebody that someone is meeting that is brand new, tell me about this. Got the High Priestess, got the Queen of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like you go from being on the outside looking in to having a lot of people looking at you. It feels like with the Queen of Wands energy that you gain a lot of attention, I want to say. The High Priestess is telling me that I feel like you've been minding your business, doing your thing, doing your own thing, and all of a sudden passion shows up. Somebody who's quite good looking, feminine or masculine. I feel like you're going to be physically attracted to this person first and foremost, but I feel like their energy is what's going to keep you attracted, this High Priestess energy here. And I feel like this is no more being on the outside looking in. Tell me what the outcome is for Pisces, please. We've got the Empress. We've got the 7 of Swords. And we've got the Death card. So I feel like you have grown, I want to say. The outcome tells me that you're the Empress. I know my worth. I know my worth, and I can see right through anybody who's going to try and lie to me. The High Priestess is here. And we've got the Death card. What is transforming is the 7 of Swords. I feel like there's what's ending is the 7 of Swords. That if you even have a whiff of somebody who's not honest with you, then you're not into it. I feel like you'll end it immediately. If we are talking about a child coming back home, because I am feeling that here, it feels like here that a mother is ready to forgive somebody who wasn't maybe totally completely honest with them. It feels like if you are the mother or the father, that you are a person who is about to release any bad feelings of underneath, feelings that, I feel like you're gonna let bygones be bygones. I don't want to be putting someone's feet to the fire anymore. We got to stop arguing about the things that maybe you lied to me about or weren't truthful about. Let's start at the beginning, the very beginning. Tell me about what's coming up around the corner here, please, for Pisces. We have the Lovers. Yeah, it feels like when I see this particular card, I can see that their hands are not yet touching. So it feels like someone you're about to meet if we are talking about a romantic connection. Got the Judgment card. And the Two of Wands. I don't think this is someone that you know, but I do think you're being given a second chance at love. If that's what you want, a second chance at finding a soulmate or the soulmate finding you. It feels like this person that you meet is going to change you. It feels like you're at the crossroads prepared for it, but I don't think you're prepared for what's coming. When the major arcana show up, right, it feels like the universe is sending you this person. This is your person. This is somebody who I feel that you'll feel deeply connected to, almost on an immediate basis, I want to say. There'll be an attraction. There'll be a really good feel of energy. And all of a sudden, we go from the Five of Pentacles to the Two of Cups. You go from feeling like nobody wanted you or that you could never going to find anybody to be happy with. And all of a sudden, now you have a connection. So for some of you, it could be this week. If it resonates with you, others of you, it may not be until much later. But it feels like the person that you are going to be meeting could be a water sign. They could be a Virgo or a Pisces, possibly a Scorpio, a Taurus. A Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer. Could be a Gemini. Got more Scorpio energy here. Taurus and Libra is here. Leo, Capricorn. We have Aquarius energy. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Yeah. Pisces energy. There we go. Brand new. So for some of you, it is a child that's coming home. That's the good news. You're going to get some good news, maybe communication from that child you haven't heard from for a while, and they might be telling you it's time for them to come home. But the Page of Cups is good news in general, and it's something that's going to surprise you. You're not expecting it, and the Page of Cups is good news. It feels like for some of you, the good news is you're going to be meeting someone brand new because you've manifested it. You've called them in, whether it's the child or someone romantic. I'm going to go for now. Thank you if you made it up to here. If you watched it up to here, whether you're a cross watcher or a Pisces, I'm going to go for now. But I'll be back because I'm always back because I love you guys that much. And I'm up for now. Love you. Bye-bye.